no mountain, there be no hill that can stand on your way. Na polisi wameenda, sisi tuko hapa. I want to give you a challenge today. And here we are many. This is the Kenyan people who are here. We are the people. We are the people. I want you to say, we are the people. We are the people. I want to say, and what I say today, some people may take offense with it, but it is true. Freedom has always been born out of rebellion. Sijui mnanisikia? Freedom has always been born with rebellion. And I can tell you that every time you have a new dispensation, if you don't have vigilance, then you can go back to where you started. We are back to where we started. In the United States of America, the great democracy it is, it was born out of rebellion. That is the truth. It was born out of rebellion. The spirit of freedom and equality as espoused by the French Revolution, it was born out of rebellion. And there's a repetition of what happened in 1789. When the Third Estate was meeting in Versailles in the year 1789, the date 20th of June, the king refused and he said the delegates could not meet in Versailles where they had been meeting. And they went to a tennis court. They went to a tennis court. They went to have a meeting in a tennis court. And that's what gave birth to the French Revolution. But we are better today because we are met at Ufungamano. And we have chased away the police to enable us to have this meeting. In 1963, for us to get independence, it was out of rebellion. It was out of rebellion. This new constitution was born out of rebellion. People died. People were detained. And people had their property destroyed. So history is repeating itself. We are calling on a new generation of Kenyans who can stand up for their country and stand up for their rights. And the moment is now. The moment is now. Part of the mistake that we made in this country is that if you want reform, you must have reformers and you must have a reform movement. You must have a reform movement. Unfortunately, in Kenya, every time change has come, it has been hijacked by status quo people and reactionary forces. This is what has happened to Kenya, that the people who never believed in a new Kenya, who never believed in a new constitution, are the ones in charge in Kenya. And we must take them to where they belong. Tuwapeleke ama siwa tuwapeleke? You know,
Orengo's speech comes after a triumphant entry at Fangano House. There is after heavy contingent of police, as you can see from this photo here, was deployed to stop them from getting into that or holding that meeting. And it's like, no, it's not going to happen. And the resilience of their supporters, of the people that they went with, made them be able to enter that place and start their meeting. As you can see, a heavy police presence outside Ufangano House ahead of meeting by audio members early to Linda Mwananchi scheduled for today. And yes, we saw some police police officers getting in and trying to disturb the meeting, but they were called off and they heard the cry of the people on the left. And it's really getting interesting because it's too early. The main there is elections to be done in 2027, that is in August, but it's early this year and we're still seeing these things happening the way they are happening. So what about how will it look like next year when the now the right time for there is campaigns begin? Let's get to see whatever these people did over here.
Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen,
Tutaingia bwana, tutaingia. Piga, utapiga nani? Tutaingia, tutaingia. Sisi ni nani? Wawi, hapa ni wapi? Hapa ni wapi? Wizi Ruto bwana, Wizi Ruto.
This was meant to be an indoors meeting parallel to the other meeting that is happening, that is in Jamhuri grounds. That's the special delegates conference that was meant to officially declare Dr. Oburu Odinga as the main party leader of ODM and other leaders. That is Secretary General, Deputy Party leaders, and Deputy Leader of ODM, the other fraction of Linda ground. And this is the Linda Wananchi defiant a meeting to tell the other party that we are not in whatever is happening and we are not agreeing with you. So we are here to gather on people on this end. And it was more of an organic meeting than compared to the other one that is held at Jamhuri grounds, and people have already young people are tired and they want change. They want change of leadership, change of regime in the country, and they're ready to do anything that will cause them to seeing the change that they really want to see in their country. And that is what Orengo just did. He called the young people into action and told them that our democracy or freedom has always been born out of rebellion. And he tells them that he's with them to the end and he wants to see the change happening in this country. Without rebellion, there will not be any change in this country. I don't know what you think about this, but you can comment. Let us know what you think about this. Do you think it's a proper strategy or there should be a better strategy, and what is the strategy?